Okay, so today on our video, what we're going to do is we're going to add like terms. We noticed that when you guys are doing some of your work, that sometimes when we're adding like terms, we don't really know what to do. So we're going to do a mini lesson on how to actually add these terms. So our first question is 2x plus 3 plus x. Okay, so when we look at this, we're looking to see which numbers have the exact same variable. So if we look here, this is 2x. And here we also have an x. So we can add these x's together. So 2x plus x. If we make our tiles, this is like 2x. This is 1x. If we go 2x plus 1x, that actually gives us 3 x's. Here, we have plus 3. There's no variable here, so we can just add it like that. So it would equal 3x plus 3. It doesn't have an equal sign, so we're not going to solve our equation. For number 2, we have a negative sign, okay, or subtraction. So we're going 4p, take away 2p, plus 7. So we have 4 p's here. So if we make our tiles, we have 4 of them. We're going to take away 2 p's. What we're left with is 2p. This one does not have a variable, so we're going to add 7. So our equation is 2p plus 7. Our last one we have is 5x plus 3y plus 2x plus 7, take away 9y plus 2. Okay, it's really long, but what you're going to do is you're going to do the exact same thing. So you're going to look at your variables. So let's first look at our x's. Okay, so we have 5x plus 2x. Okay, we're going to ignore our y's for now, because they have a different variable. So 5 plus 2 gives me 7x. Now let's look at our y's. We have 3y and negative 9y. Okay, so I can't just go 3, what could we do? Sorry. 9 take away 3, okay, because this is a negative 9y. If you need to, make your tiles. So we have 9 negative tiles, okay? I'm going to color them in to represent my negatives. And I'm going to add 3 positives. Those cancel each other out because they become a 0 pair. What we're left with is 6 negative y tiles. Then we're going to look at our last one. We have 7 plus 2. That's a positive here, so we know it's a positive 2. So 7 plus 2 gives me 9. The marker is dying on me. So we're going to add them all together. So here we have 7x, take away 6y plus 9. So our new equation will be 7x, take away 6y plus 9. And that's how you add like terms. So now we're going to solve some word problems. So our word problem that we have today is one number is 7 more than another. If the sum of the two numbers is 47, what are the numbers? So before we've been looking at numbers or word problems where you don't actually solve the question, today we are. So the first thing that I would do is I would look at my equation and I would underline some key words. So the first one would be 7 more than, okay? More than, okay, we know we're adding. So we're going to add 7 here, okay? The other one that I'm looking at is sum. Sum means, okay, the answer to an addition question. So I know I'm going to add 2 numbers together, okay? So if we look at our let statement is x, or let x equal the smaller number. So we want to figure out what is the larger number. What would our equation be? So if we look at it, one number is 7 more than another. So our larger number would be 7 plus x. You could flip it around too. You could go x plus 7. Because it's an addition equation, it doesn't matter which one goes first. Okay? So now we want to figure out what in the world are those 2 numbers. So we know our first number is x. Okay? We're adding them because we know that the sum is 47. So we're going to add our larger number. So we're going to add x plus 7. And that's going to give us our answer of 48.
7.
Oh, thank you. 47. Just like what we learned before about adding like terms, we have an x plus an x. 1x plus 1x gives me 2x. We still have our 7, and that's going to give us 47. Now we know how to solve these equations. We want to get x on its own, so the opposite of multiplying, we're going to divide by 2. Sorry, no, I'm not going to do that yet. We're going to do opposite of BEDMAS, so we're going to subtract 7. Whatever we do to one side, we're going to do to the other side. Okay, 47 take away 7 gives me 40. I'm left with 2x. Okay, now I want to get my x on its own, so I'm going to divide by 2. Divide by 2. 40 divided by 2 gives me 20. So x should equal 20. I always like to check my work, so I'm going to fill it in. Okay, so 20 is my smaller number, plus x plus 7. So x plus 7 should give me 47. Let's check it out. 20 plus 20 gives me 40 plus 7 equals 47. So yes, I know my answer is correct. And then I need my concluding sentence. Okay, so the smaller number is 20, and the larger number is 27.